Hi, welcome to the Screenwriters Salon. I'm Alan Denman, and I've been writing and directing and producing for over 20 years. And in that time, I've gathered a lot of experience and insights into the filmmaking process, and in particular into screenwriting. And that's why I've set up the Screenwriters Salon. It's a place where we can share ideas, ask questions, and become more empowered. So the first question I want to ask is this: what makes a great story? And this really is the most important question of all, and something we should be asking ourselves every day that we write. Because, if you don't have a great story, you're never going to have a great film. So to answer this question, I want you to think about what it's like when you go into the cinema and sit down, and the lights go down and the film comes up. We're doing something instinctively. What we, the audience, are doing is looking for the protagonist. And in particular, we're looking to engage with the protagonist. So the writer and director have to put something into the character of the protagonist that is going to draw us in. We have to have some emotion for that person. We don't have to like them necessarily, but we have to care for them. We have to feel sympathy. We have to maybe admire them. But if there isn't some kind of emotional link between us, the audience, and the protagonist in the story, then we're going to disengage pretty soon, get bored, and we won't care for the film, we won't care for the character, and we're bored. So you, the writer, would have failed if your protagonist doesn't engage the audience and the reader. And just think about it. You're a development exec in a big company or a small company, and you're reading this script and you're on to page 3 and already you're starting to get bored and the protagonist doesn't interest you. There's nothing there to keep that person reading. So that script probably won't even get past page 10. So I want you to ask yourself, what is your protagonist like? Have you got enough elements in your protagonist character to stir that emotion, to get us interested, to keep us engaged? There are about 5 key questions in all that you have to ask yourself when you're talking about what makes a great story. And this is the first one: identification with your protagonist. And I'll be discussing other issues, other questions that answer this question, what makes a great story, in further salons. So please, come along to the next one. Goodbye.